2018 AFLW Premiership. Who will seize the moment? The Dogs and the Lions. Blackburn got her hands on the football first. Lamb in there working hard. She's a tough clearance player for the Dogs. Opportunity for Conan. Now Bates gets the first effective kick of the afternoon out towards half forward. Conway has got a couple of metres on Ferris. Can't pick up the slippery ball. Ferris puts her body in over the top of it. Conway wraps her up. Umpire calls for it. Wushner at the top. Gathers at ground level. Gives out a little handball. Run down Conway. Good tackle.
Position to inject herself. She's worn closely by Conan. It's going to be an impressive matchup today. Blackburn tries to drive the legs. Tackled. And was dragged down in the process. So a free kick against the Lions. Blackburn to Carney.
You can see already nudge as well. Brisbane Lions paired off all over the ground. They're not folding back. They're not putting numbers behind the ball. They've adjusted that quickly already.
5 metres out from the Bulldogs' goal. Randall the tap down to Lamb. She can't get a kick away. She's taken down by Gibson. Ball spills free. Conan. Quick hands picked off. Lamb gets it on her boot. Spirals it towards the goal square. Bouncing football misses left.
Plenty at that. She can set herself from here. Lowers the vision. A peach of a kick. Wushner with her first look of the afternoon.
Great passage from... Oh, here we go.
Wushner, good heads-up play. And the slips catch to Conway. When she kicked 2 goals, she's continued that season on. A goal last week. To get the Lions on the way.
8 and 3 minutes, 3/4 minutes gone in the opening term of the grand final. So
work her way free and thump the kick forward. Conway has got the drop here on Wilds. It'll sit for her. Kick 2 in round 3. Can she get 2 in the opening quarter of the granny? Pushed it across the face. Bulldogs ball. So
inside 50, looks for Sabrina Frederick-Troll, but standing in the way is Spark. Umpire calls play on. Bates puts the foot down, gives it to Wushner. Slight fumble. Gogus runs her down. Affects the kick, and it's a minus score to the Lions.
Quarter time, too good. Traps it. Conti looking for some space and can work her way away from Clark, but the bounce in the conditions was a 50-50 at best.
Interesting that time. Talia Randall actually went behind the ball rather than that 45.
O'Connor misses the intended target. Birch, friendly fire, takes her out. McCarthy, just the 1 goal for the season. A corkscrew forward. Scott read it best. Ashmore picked her pocket, shovels it free. It needs to sit for Conway in the pocket. Carney, Bulldogs defend grimly. Ernst, a handball in hope at best. It pinballs to Conway. Can someone make sense of it? Utri, Bates sitting on her, and experience wins the day. Lamb claims her. A slap at best handball from Bates. Brisbane with the numbers at the back. Stanton, Randall, went to kick, denied. Great defence from the Dogs. Can they turn it into attack? Kasler compressing the ground. Anderson, what a grand final moment this minute is. Bates forward to the footy marks.
Hold there. Clear it out. Clear out, girls. Clear out 10 metres. Clear out of the back. Move it on. Yeah, me.
Chip sideways. Carney will corral Wushner.
You now.
Wushner creative to Ashmore. Little glimmer of space through the clutches. Webb tackled. Anderson fumbly. Ferris takes on the Gibson tackle. Scott, a smart slap to Lachlan, who went through the legs. Blackburn, can they get out of this Brisbane wall? Kasler claims her. Callanan, 1 possession away perhaps. Now they're out.
Kick from Callanan towards a wide open forward half of the ground. Can the Dogs get them on the counter punch? Standing tall again was Lutkins. Was she taken in the back? Gogus emerges with the football. Looks up. Has a bounce. No one inside 50. Taken down by Clark. Wonderful tackle. Desperate defence from both teams in this grand final.
Just the defensive pressure in the last 3 minutes has been outstanding. But Gogos there, she's usually a tagger or a run-with player, so just didn't quite...
It was just to space, and that's all that Lachlan needs, a little bit of space to go to work in.
And then her penetrating kick, just getting them out of trouble every time.
Ellie Anderson, another one to have an outstanding season, just copping a whack in that contest. We saw Bella Eyre, the former Blue, having her first touch there as well.
Wushner's got it 60 from goal. Clock ticks to 35 seconds. Wushner, high ball inside 50, asking Ashmore to go out and chase it. Birch right on her shoulder. Ashmore leaves it behind. Birch slides in. Hard contact made. Umpire says holding the football. Ashmore to double Brisbane's lead on the halftime siren. On its way. Dogs have got numbers there. They need to kill it. They were very fortunate there that it didn't roll through for an extra point. And at half-time, it's the Brisbane Lions, 1-1-7. The Bulldogs one behind.
They're only a goal down. They're right in it.
Goes deep inside 50 over the congestion. Conway lurking at the back. Ball comes in her direction. Corralled by Ferris. Conway bends it back across the face of goal. It's going to dribble out harmlessly for a Bulldogs kick.
Just then with the inside 50 kick.
Deep entry is going to be gold. So by having someone like Traub stay way closer to goal, it encourages your midfielders and encourages your ball users to just get it in long and deep to her, because she is such a presence. She attracts your attention. You want to get the ball to her. So I think if she's in two minds, what would you err towards, Pete?
Go deep. Definitely go deep. And then, you know, you get your mids getting front and centre, and then they've got to get through 18 of you.
With the top, McLeod has to stand and wait. Coming the other direction with Stanton. McLeod went off the deck. Now a chance for the Dogs to open up. Berry could have looked up and gone to Ferris. She goes herself. Will it skid through? It's straight. It's rolling. It's home. Scores level. Dogs on the board early in the third term. Bates at the back to tidy it up. Confronted by Lamb. Ball jarred free. Stanton to Bates. Pinched by Utree. Gets it going goalwards. This is straight. Just clips the inside of the post.
Oh, and she's only 70 from her own.
The Brisbane Lions are just getting too boundary side there.
Ball to the back. McLeod, where she likes it, can dribble this through. Dogs on fire.
The pressure back on Brisbane to respond. Dogs with a home crowd behind them.
Around the ball. In that first half, the Dogs would often have 2 or 3 spares at the contest, leaving no structure forward of the footy, but they've evened up the numbers now, even when the ball's deep in Brisbane's forward line.
Brisbane looking to rally. Ashmore goes towards Frederick Traub, who's caught behind Spark, couldn't complete the mark.
For Bruton, who's been creative as well for the Bulldogs. Brisbane player down. Campbell set herself, perhaps taken high by Too Good. No free kick with the Lions. A player down. Lutkins kicks it in to Anderson, who has to go and find it. She's stripped. Play continues around this player down. Lamb thrown to the deck. Strong tackle from Britt Conan.
Brisbane have to be really careful here that when they rebound, that they then get on the move and follow up their players, because there's a lot of Bulldogs players getting loose in the middle of the arc.
And Hayley Wilds down from the tackle, may have been slung to the ground.
I think it's Kirsty Lamb.
Maybe Lamb is the Brisbane player. Talia Randall looks to be making her way slowly to the bench.
Yeah, she's hurt. And then Shannon Campbell got hurt, and then Kirsty Lamb got hurt.
I'd say the Randall one, she looks a bit winded, just fell awkwardly on her back in that contest with Dee Berry. She was the tackler, but came off second best. Hopefully just winded, but she's pointing to her sternum. And Wilds, I think it was crunched in that...
Lamb. It's Lamb. Kirsty Lamb there.
Oh, Lamb on the ground, sorry, in that big tackle.
He wants this ball.
They want to be able to get Randall Hookover and back on the field as soon as possible. She's integral to their structure.
She's really struggling. She's pointing to her chest. Looks like she's having difficulty sucking in the air. So more of their dangerous small forwards / midfielders ready to pounce. So just
she releases to Blackburn. Blackburn will go inside 50. It's a 2-on-1 Brisbane's way through the hands of Stanton. Tidied up by Lutkins. Run down by McLeod. Ball spills to Conti from 40 metres out. Open goal square. Has it got the carry? It has! Big goal from Mon Conti with 15 seconds remaining in the third term. And the Dogs lead by 13 points.
Had great composure to find the handball, and then suddenly the Bulldogs are into that uncontested game. Mon Conti, though, her pick-up, her lateral movement. Has to come inside here. Bulldogs have numbers behind the ball. You've got to kick laterally to try and draw a few of those defenders out.
O'Connor gets across the front of the Ashmore lead. At ground level, Conway. Wushner. Goal!
Stanton, wishing to meet it, and a smart little flick. Stanton, the creative mid that she is, pushes the kick into space. Frederick Traub made metres she didn't think she had.
Sensational work again from Bates at that centre stoppage. Just the composure to take the game on, break the line and get past the defender, and then a real intent to get it out to the far side of the ground.
And after conceding 11 clearances to 5 in the third quarter, Brisbane dominating at the coalface. Sabrina Frederick Traub, she's been the best player in the competition for the last 3 weeks. 8 goals, looking for a 9th here. Will miss it right from a tight angle.
She goes long towards Ernst. Off the hands of Frederick Traub. Ikon to Bates to level things up. Misses right.
Sabrina did everything all right there, but would have liked to see to put
from the congestion. They've got some numbers forward of the football. Conway can gather. Sabrina Frederick Traub with the shepherd on Spark. Conway the bounce to 55. Scrubby kick inside. Wushner. Down goes Scott. Down goes Frederick Traub. Conway wrapped up by Birch. There's carnage behind the play right now.
To run and carry with that ball. Great team play.
The Scott goes down. Tiana Ernst gets Sabrina.
It's wide and Lutkins is there again. Blackburn now forward, coming to meet it. Didn't bodyline the footy, but took Campbell. Crowd roaring into this contest. Ball into the corridor. Where are the Dogs? McLeod on tired legs. Will take Ikon to ground. That's a big stop.
Yeah, Days, as you said, the umpires have put the whistle away. There's quite a few frees that could have been paid, but because they haven't, you've just got to keep working to the contest.
That's Shannon Campbell down behind the play.
The gesture from Britt Gibson, her teammate who was close, would suggest that she might be concussed here.
Let's have a look. Face first into the turf. She's had a tough day, Shannon Campbell. It started before the game when she hurt herself in the warm-up.
I think she was gone before she hit the ground. It's a bit of head collision there. Really important here that Brisbane set up defensively.
So play stops now for an extended period. Two teams haven't gone into their huddles as yet.
And try and get the ball moving on the outside.
There's Shannon Campbell. Our thoughts go out to her.
The ground before her replacement could come back on. You're minus one on the field at such a crucial stage. Call the stretcher and allow yourself to even up the numbers before play resumes.
Don't want to keep defending.
O'Connor to the corridor. Ashmore read it better and took on the Carney tackle. And this is Emma Carney's moment. She's been a standout player in both seasons of the AFL women's competition. Can double the margin. And gets the clinical finish.
Gives the Dogs a 12-point lead with less than 5 minutes remaining in the grand final. Frederick Traub against Rennie. Here's Zilke. Gets it on the boot. Lauren Spark there to knock it through for a behind.
End it out now.
Frederick Traub will get to this ball. It's brought to ground by Spark. Wushner already won in this term, taken high. Callanan was coming into the contest. Wushner had lost her footing through the Ernst tackle. Plays on immediately on her favoured left side. Perfect! 2 to Wushner.
Grand final is alive once again. Jess Wushner with the free kick. She plays on, converts, and it's a 5-point game.
Nige, that point by Emma Zilke could be very important.
Also gets up a little sore, short to Birch. So from here to the Dogs, just try to control the football, ladies.
I think so. They don't need to do anything fancy. It's all that she kicked so crucial in that third quarter. I've loved her game.
Ball to the back. Blackburn couldn't get there. McLeod perhaps high. No free kick. Carney again works her way free where there's seemingly no space. To Conti for a second of the afternoon. Rennie through legs. White jumpers required. Lutkins off the ground. An interesting decision. That's out. And a Bulldogs ball. Lasso comes out. Lachlan or Birch, who takes the kick? You want it in Brooke Laughlin's hand so far today. Goes the banana. Rennie to the front. Conan with the Lions rush it. Ashmore tries to keep it alive. And a handy point back the other way. McLeod claiming the back heel.
Wow, that was almost off the calf.
They'll adjudicate.
Off the back of McLeod's boot.
Let's have a look.
Oh, this is interesting. Boundary umpire now called in. A huge call.
What have you seen? I thought it was behind. I was not sure. Let's go to the left side. Touch, still clear.
A behind. a one-kick game. Brisbane need to go the length of the ground in 70 seconds to tie it.
So just to clarify, the umpires aren't allowed to use video replay or score review to make that decision. They just had to make the decision based on live feel.
1 minute to play in the grand final. Lions trail by a kick.
The 15-metre area around the stoppage has gone out the window.
Webb tries to get it free. McCarthy to the outside. Stanton, one last chance. Up towards 50. Wushner will get it and turn. Can they get a mark? Conway's got 3 to beat. Siren will sound. From pioneers to premiers, the Western Bulldogs are the champions of AFLW. It's the year of the Dogs in 2018.